Hello gardening friends, welcome to the Weekend Gardener. I'm John Drumgoole. Make sure when you go outside to wear a hat, a little bit of sunglasses to protect yourself, long sleeves. You know, even though it's still late winter, you can get burned out there. So keep that in mind. It's kind of like summertime too. Well, we've looked at this several times since we planted it not too long ago, last year, and it's called Espalier. And what I'm trying to teach with this is you can get a lot of production out of a small space. If you don't have big room in your yard, then this flat surface right here will yield almost as many apples or pears that you could plant on the big tree or achieve crops on the big tree. I don't do a lot of pruning, but I do a little bit. And whenever you do prune, you change the direction of the hormone and it comes out along the stem here. So you can see the flowering on this, and it's a little bit early, but maybe not. We'll have to see what the weather does. I'm already getting a fruit set. Some of these have some apples. There's a good example of some apples on there. Whole bunch of them. And later on, you're going to have to take 3 of the 4 off. Mainly because that one will size up very nicely, and if you don't thin them, which you hate to do, you won't get anything but 4 little apples. So thinning is very, very important. We started guiding this up. This is the central leader. I've got to a place in the top, maybe a little bit more this season, and I'll stop it. And I'll continue to put the branches out. Here's a good example of pulling the branches to the sides in order to get them to grow that way. Same thing right here. I've been pulling the branches to the sides, tying them off. This is a real soft tape right here. It's called miracle tie. And so this miracle tie can be used on the branches without cutting in the storms or anything. So this is a good way to save space in your home garden and grow, well, an assortment of things: blackberries, apples, some pears down there. And I'm going to try some figs this year too. So if you have limited space but some good sunshine, then you can use the Espalier in your yard. For the Weekend Gardener, I'm John Drumgoole. I'll see you next week.